Kid Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, Nick Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Mountaineers offense will have the ball first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It'll be 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Warhawks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Hard running there. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Running inside, it's Lewis. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the grab. It's Lewis. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Finds his man. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Hey, It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Quick strike complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room, it's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he moves into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get into the run. The blocks out in front, everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Walker. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Warhawks have their offense in high gear. Looking for room. It's Jamison. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go to the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. They can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
With the catch, it's James. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. And the Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Mountaineers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Mountaineers have it with a first and goal. To throw, it's Singleton. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, App State!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Zings it complete to the right.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Baylor Bears. And it's the home team engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now over to your game in Boone. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the head coach at the half. The message to his team has been, we are better than this. This offense rarely gets shut out, and to be shut out in the first half is unusual. He knows that taking the ball right here to start the third is where they can start to gain some momentum. That's what he challenged his team to do at the half. I'll keep you posted on how they feel here on the sideline, if they've got that energy and momentum to get started here in the third. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's complete to the right.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Trying to set up the screen. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And coaches sometimes can get hesitant, right? With a long field goal, 40-plus yards into the wind, sometimes you'll see them go for it or punt the football. They believe in their kicker, and how about that? Drives it through the wind, 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete. Runs through, man. He might have some space. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
From the red zone, it's Lewis. There's some room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They feed him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break dial something up for this third down play. To the air, it's Singleton. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And they swarm him under.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Jamison. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Off play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. And the Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got 12 as he just got rid of the football.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched.
It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The snap sets up the throw. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the first down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. No wasted time as the defense uses the timeout here. 1:54 left to play. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.